Yes, sir.
You want to tell me about the clothing brand, my man?
So
The name and all the things, how you can.
so it's a little bit depressing. So yeah, the broken heart means my baby mom went through like 4 miscarriages. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
so
Yeah, definitely.
it's just a way of me expressing myself as a man, because you can't really, as a man, when a woman miscarries, it's not like we going through it physically.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know what actually is going on with them. All you could do is beat it.
Right.
And then the brand Lonely Forever is my mom died during COVID.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So like the one time like we need to act up, and I didn't act up was when she was dying in the hospital.
Yeah.
I done turned up over a lot of petty shit, but let me at least see my mom die.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? I got that, and my mom would have worn my shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She used to take all my hoodies anyway. You know how moms and shit be, you know how women be.
Yeah.
They see a fly hoodie.
Don't be doing that when there's a woman present.
You got like 3 ex-boyfriends hoodies in the closet right now.
First of all,
Yo. I have a question. I got a real question. How many of the ex's hoodies did you not return?
At least 3.
I
At
don't
least
think
3.
The topic is on me.
No,
right
I'm just
now.
a random question.
But we talking though.
Just a random
Keep it up.
question.
Keep it a buck.
Is it above 5, over or under 5?
It's over 3.
It's about 4.
See,
Okay.
I know what it is.
It's about
know what
4.
it is.
But I'm also.
You'll never. I don't know where the camera is, but you'll never see them bitches again.
Never.
Never. Yeah.
And you might see him again because I might drop my son off wearing a motherfucker, and that might be the case. But when it comes to your brand, what made you like initially started outside of that heartbreak? Like, how did you just wake up one day and you were just like, yeah, I want to.
Nah, I mean, I always wanted to get into it because I'm from New York City, so I mean, we love clothes, so I always wanted to get into it, but a lot of times we never take things serious until some shit happens. So my mom died, and I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just go full throttle with it and start it and shout out to the people that wear it, shout out to the people that don't want it for free,
Man, look.
Buying,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I
but,
definitely understand that. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I appreciate all of that, and my mom, like I said, my mom would have wore it. I know for a fact, like I said, she used to take my hoodies anyway. So
Right.
and then
One thing they're gonna do is support.
yeah, and it was a combination. I was like, you know what? A lot of pain that you feel, because losing a child, even though the child wasn't born or whatever, but the
That
stuff
pain's
that
still
women
real.
go through,
It's a heartbreak, man.
yeah, it's tough. And as a young man having children, I never understood what it was until I got older and really started to seeing like how it affects my baby mom's, how it affects her body now, years removed
Yeah.
from it. So that was where the broken heart came in, and I'm clutch. That's what they call me back home. So
Mm-hmm.
and so I just
Was that from sports? Okay.
I play ball, so
All right.
basketball, not
Yeah.
football. Everybody think
No,
you
I went basketball first.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I associated New York.
Having a pistol. I ain't even.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, listen. Who the one that said Tim's on the basketball court? That was you, right? Listen, that's wild.
Oh, it happened before.
How long have you been in Vegas?
I've been out here since October 21st, 2012. So
Not the date. I like it.
yeah, I
Was that a special day that you remember that?
yeah, because I was leaving home, so it was like, not saying I used to I lived in Florida before I moved out here, but then I wound up moving back to New York, and then I moved out here. So yeah, it was an important day for me because it was life changing. New York
Yeah.
City, you either dead or in the gang, or
See?
you know how the vibes
And
be. You know
now,
what I'm saying?
now you wonder what.
And why'd you move to Vegas?
So a little bit of backstory about me. I was homeless for like 14 to 21. So the people that I met during being homeless, they like finessed the program. So if you knew, like, say if I wanted to live in California, I called somebody with a California number saying that they'd let me live there. The shelter to pay for your ticket.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we was doing, one of my homies, he was finessing like that. So he got to go to Hawaii and all type of shit just off the strength. And you got to be under 18. So he moved out here and he just hit me. Shit hit the fan in Florida. So I was on my way back to New York. He called me like, yo, just come to Vegas. You ain't gonna never be homeless again.
Yeah.
I listened to him and I was never homeless again.
Right.
Amen.
Shout out to the bros.
Yeah. What was that? What was your homeless time like for you?
I mean, it was lit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
I was about to say.
I ain't never heard of
I
it.
I
Was
ain't
it full of bum fights like that? Was
Nah,
talking about earlier?
because when you were adolescent, being homeless, you in like a shelter, so it's not even like
a little bit different.
Yeah, it's not like you on the street, so you just in a shelter with
Other
kids your age from like, I want to say from like 13 to 17. So I was in high school, so it wasn't. It was never like.
And they made sure you went to school and everything. Or...
Nah. They
okay.
Okay. We still did whatever we wanted.
Okay, gotcha.
But I went to school. Shout out to my school. Shout out to Harlem. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went to school, but I mean, it was structured. You had to be in at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You had to wake up, but it was regular. It was like if I lived with my mom's, I would still be getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning, still getting up, you know what I'm saying, going to school.
Mm-hmm.
But it was regular, you know what I'm saying? It showed me a lot of things, like how I know I ain't never wanted to go back to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What'd you learn from that experience about yourself doing that experience?
Well, shit. I mean, don't judge nobody.
No. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's different. Being in New York and homeless, niggas still be fly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas just be outside. I mean, you got...
Do what you got to do.
Shit happens.
Like you said, finesse
shit happens.
You know
what you got to do.
You would never know if somebody was homeless or not.
Yeah.
Just based off, you know what I'm saying, how they carry themselves.
Right.
Gotcha.
Then when you see people homeless and you homeless, it's like, oh, okay, I understand, because the cost of living crazy. So
right.
But we know we finessed and jugged, and we out on the West Coast.
Okay.
Would you ever move back to New York?
Yeah, if I was making an M a year.
You got to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live pretty. Paul.
No, that's right.
And what transpired to make you do other avenues outside of your clothing brand, and like how did you branch off into the other avenues you have?
So the way I look at the stuff that I do, me cutting hair is like my therapy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't charge people for haircuts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like making people feel wavy when they step out my chair. So that's like my therapy. The clothing line is like my passion. I like clothes. You know what I'm saying? You want to be fresh. Ain't no lady gonna look at you if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't fly. And the photography is something challenging for me, because I ain't that adept at working with the camera, the angles. You know how you ladies be. You can't shoot it a certain way, and they don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but
I know my angle.
Rex get a
do you find that
Monday.
stuff doesn't come easy, or that stuff that does not come easy for you? You find that you put more of your time into?
It all depends if I'm interested in it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom at a young age told me, like, find something that you love and you just do off the grip. That's why I love astronomy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like as a youngster, she was just like, find something that you can enjoy that you don't have to make it about the bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You always gonna work jobs and do shit that you don't want to do, but find something that you love to do, and it ain't about the bread. Because the bread will come.
Right.
Yeah.
If you passionate enough about it, the money will come. So shout out to my mother. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Shout out to you, moms. Okay.
So what is it like doing all of these things with your 4 children, and how old are they?
My
If you don't
kids,
mind talking about it.
Nah, we could talk about it. Shout out to my kids. You know, I probably wouldn't be here today without my kids. It probably saved my life. I was wild and doing a whole lot of other shit. But my oldest, he be turning 8. Orion, shout out to Orion. You're going to see all of them got something to do with astronomy. You know? My daughter Luna, she be 7. Orion will be 8 in May. Luna will be 7 in July. Aries will be 5 in November, and my daughter just turned 4 in March.
Okay. Oh, they all almost together. They're cute too. But how do you balance like all of your hobbies plus your passion in your fashion design along with raising 4 babies?
Whenever I get the time to be around my kids, it's just about it's dope seeing them do stuff that, you know, like, all right, perfect example, like my son, teaching him how to tie his shoes. Shit like that is a joy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's like, damn, you don't know, but I didn't know at one time. You gotta, you know, teach them and let them grow, and letting them figure out how their life is going to be.
Yeah.
A lot of times we come from a generation that's like, fend for yourself, you know, and you don't get to be there every day.
Yeah.
If I got to be there every day, like every day, I mean, we got to work and do parenting stuff, but if I got to be there every day, that's the joy.
Man.
I ain't have no father, so
yeah. It's
just being there,
yeah,
I'm doing better than what.
Definitely, man. Yeah. Being there.
Even though shout out to Pops, because, you know, I wouldn't be here without him either.
Yeah.
So. But it's a joy. It's fun.
Right.
You know, they got a lot of energy. Kids will keep you young.
Man. Yeah.
I mean, mine's making my hair gray because of the questions, but it is what it is.
Yo, at least listen. They asking. At least listen.
He's smart enough to ask.
We saw that this weekend, man, with my son's battle of the bands and just seeing him in his element and being able to be himself. Like,
How old is your son?
16.
Oh, okay.
He's 16. But at a young age, if you look at him, you would not take him as this metalhead. You know what I'm saying? He got the locks. He don't look the part. But that's all he listens to. That's his shit. And he get it from me because I listen to everything. So I turned him on to different music and he just ran with it. But I say that to say you have to let your kids be who they're going to be. Yeah. We might have different aspirations that we want for them, but when they get to a certain age, man, hey, you ain't in the streets, you ain't doing nothing crazy. Be who you're gonna be, embrace what you want and go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I feel like a lot of that is based on like the generation that we're in. Because our parents did what they had to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you're a parent now and you stable enough to let your kids do whatever they want to do, hey, yo, back them 100% because you never know what's going to pop.
Exactly.
Like I used to talk to my mom used to always tell me, like, don't get on the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The game is going to lead you nowhere. 10 years later, it's esports.
Bam.
Niggas making millions of dollars.
Yes, playing games. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Shout out to you putting the battery in your son.
Yeah, man. You have.
Okay, my thing is because you guys both have sons, and this is a
got daughters too.
I know, but this question is more geared towards your sons.
Okay.
So if your sons wanted to do hair and makeup,
hey,
are you open to that?
Slay them bitches. No cap.
Do them nails.
Yeah, fuck.
Curl that hair, because they be making bank.
I don't care.
But you can. So let me preface this shit. You can be straight and do hair and nails, right?
Absolutely.
There's plenty, but
Absolutely.
most men in that situation aren't. But if my son was gay and he did that shit, man, fuck it, you still my son. That shit don't change nothing.
Yeah, the love,
You know what I'm saying?
love should never change.
Yeah, they don't change shit.
Because I know some people are just like, that's not the type of lifestyle I want for my son. I want him to be a baller, a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever.
I just got different jokes.
Hair in it?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We got different jokes.
Like it's gonna be in the house. You better have some thick skin.
Yeah,
about to go down.
Because I'm gonna call you
look gay ass in here. Come here.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing that these niggas gonna treat you, but I love you all the same. So yeah,
listen, I'm flaming, and if the
This
nigga
what the fuck you brought home?
listen, yeah, exactly. Look. If the nigga, listen,
That's it right there.
Yo.
I was like, bro, this is what we doing?
This what the fuck you brought home?
So you're gonna be gay, and this is what you like with.
don't,
bringing a Muppet home. They don't even know how to dress, and you gay. What the hell? Yeah, absolutely. I'm disappointed in you.
Shit. You can't even give him an all right nephew.
That's the worst. You being gay and then you
Ugly
bringing somebody
dusty.
shot back to the crib.
Right, because now we flaming your ass.
Yo,
Okay?
pick a struggle, son.
Yeah. Yo, that's mad funny.
You already fucking up here. This is what you gonna bring up here? You got a fucking 10 with a 2.
Yo, it's about to cancel the shit out of us. I love it.
Yo, especially if, pause, if your son was like decent, and then he come back with somebody chopped, you like, come on,
Yo,
nigga.
come on, bro.
We could do better than this. I raised you better.
I raised you
You
better
know what I
than
mean?
this,
Like,
dog.
that's funny. Yeah,
And
that's,
before we move on to our topics, Reggie, don't you have some questions to ask our guests?
This is what we doing.
Yes, we are.
Damn, wait, this is a minute.
This is you.
Last one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at me
damn.
keeping you
'Cause
on your
listen,
motherfucking toes.
On my toe.
Hey,
I
I forgot about
I know. That's why I shut your ass
yo,
up. Absolutely.
listen, they try to take it dark. You know what I'm saying? What's your brand about?
Right.
Man.
So,
Oh.
No, we
You-
always
You
flip.
been ready for this.
All right.
so of course you're on the Killing Time podcast.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I always got to do it this way because this is how
I started.
and I hate that I got to word it this way. But so you're on the Killing Time podcast. So you have an option of bringing somebody back to life that is real fiction or
My mother
whatever.
wouldn't even got to go past.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom, real life, perfect. Okay.
All right.
If it ain't my mom, it's Bernie Mac.
So,
Amen.
Okay.
Yeah.
so we have a real life side of it, which you said your mom already, and then we have somebody that is not a real person that you would bring back.
Fictional. It could be cartoon. It could be real
Movies,
life,
TV
moonlight,
shows.
Damn,
Actor,
that's a good one.
yeah.
Nah, I don't even. That's like as like a show or some shit.
Yeah, like a show. Somebody who died off on the show or a movie.
Ricky. I'm just kidding.
A lot of people go with that one, but I don't see him saying that. I was saying
No.
Ricky.
That's
Wasn't
crazy.
that? Was it? No, that was a
Game of Thrones.
Nah, I don't really.
Grey's Anatomy.
That's a good one. Yo, bring back the what's the nigga name in Titanic? Shout out, cause she ain't moved over the door.
Oh, Jack.
She-
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
Justice? I'm with you, bro.
That's a first.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a
Let's
Bringing back a white
Bring
man.
back Jad, bro. Jad gotta come
yo,
back.
shout
She
out,
had plenty of room on the damn door.
Why? Let me hear
shout
why.
out, shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio, because if it was me,
You turned that whole motherfucking.
first of all, we not on no boat. No funny
Oh,
shit.
you ain't never been on a cruise?
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, come on,
I'm not doing that.
bro.
We not on no boat, and if you get me on a boat and this bitch go down and we on a big enough piece of plywood that we both can live, and why you throwing the diamonds in the water? We ain't doing that.
No, we ain't doing that.
Come on, son. We ain't got,
Clocking everything in this damn movie. Goddamn.
like, come on,
Bag with that one though.
come on, man. Like if it'd have to be Jack from Titanic. He did all that shit for that bro that just died. Don't do me like
You
that.
know what? I honestly,
Do that,
that's
motherfucker,
not
like-
that's not his fault. That's not her fault though.
Yo,
He
you-
didn't fight hard
You
enough.
fucking with me, right?
Are we not
Paul?
gonna act
To an extent. To an extent.
He didn't fight hard
Jack-
enough. That's his own fucking fault. Because if he really wanted to fight to live, nigga, you would have fought to
Yo,
live and you
didn't-
would have
yo,
got
didn't-
through it.
Jad didn't really do shit in the movie. He just like piped and then died.
Yo, did it?
But my
Oh, yeah, he painted a picture.
He died a happy man.
Yo, but didn't Titanic win like an Oscar or something?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like that. It
so
won all the
listen,
awards.
son. If I'm winning the Oscar, yo, you got to get off that. You got to move over. You
No,
gotta
but
move
We
over.
sharing this wood.
listen,
bitch.
Because if we listen, we both got to die. You're
You ain't living. You ain't.
You see what happened in New Jack City? Everybody got to go down.
But he don't get an Oscar if he don't die.
Nah, he gonna get an Oscar.
No,
if he die, 'cause it's young Leo.
No.
Don't do that.
If he doesn't die, we learned that with Denzel as well.
Nah, you know why?
It took Denzel to die to get an Oscar. You gotta die.
Him dying, he slutted himself out for Training Day. He had to.
I don't listen.
beat
It's a hot take. I don't think he should have got an Oscar for that.
For who?
For Training Day.
I don't think so either.
There's mad.
Whoa. That's the
I-
best monologue of all
Hold up,
time.
Negro. It's the perfect time for you to play this shit, and you didn't play it. You missed the moment.
I feel like if he didn't get it from Malcolm X, I don't know what we talking about.
First,
Okay.
I was about to say, like, are we not going? I'm not gonna say he.
We
doesn't
are in
deserve an
agreement.
Oscar.
We are in agreement. He should have got from Malcolm X.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't have got an Oscar for the movie, but that shouldn't have been his first Oscar.
We agree on that.
Because it's
I-
like
we
it's like
agree.
it's like
It's
Leonardo
never-
DiCaprio getting the Oscar for The Revenant and not getting it for The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that nigga. Why?
Hey, first of all, the Wolf of Wall Street is
great.
Fucking
But was it
great.
Oscar worthy? No.
Yes.
I low key thought Django was pretty good for Leo too, though.
Wow.
That
I'm-
was wild shit. I don't know.
Y'all can move.
Not you knocking us off the list.
I love movies, so we could talk about that forever.
But it came out 2013, right?
Yeah.
But
Wolf of Wall Street.
okay, why are you looking at?
Yep.
So the
He
other-
got it for The Revenant though. Did you watch that movie?
Great.
It was the stupidest
see-
shit. in the world. He
But did
slept
you
with a
watch?
fucking
Did you
bear.
watch the movie?
No.
But you watched Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He slept in a bear in the Revenant.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about?
Now I know.
Sway.
Okay, so the second sway, help me out, Sway. So the second part of it, so
Yes, sir.
it's time. You can go back in time, you can stay present, or you can go in the future. Which one you doing?
Yeah.
And no, you cannot go back in time with the knowledge that you have now. And no, you don't know what happens to get you to the future. You just end up in the future.
If I could go back to 2006 high school freshman year, it was a vibe.
Okay.
You know, it was before life got crazy. So
Yeah.
it was a vibe, and it was Harlem. So
But you don't know what you
it's cool though. It was.
Which I
Listen,
take you
it's
back.
cool
I'm good
because it
with
was
that.
the whole year. 2006 was the whole year. Shout out to the sidekick. You remember the sidekick? They had a boost in the church.
Oh, I had one.
You know what I'm saying?
Mine got stolen.
Hey, first of all, the
Thailand.
church with I know they
You know what I mean?
dumb.
I got
You know what I
robbed.
mean?
Y'all rich niggas. 'Cause I had a razor.
Wait,
Hey, the razor was dope.
Razor was valid though.
First off,
Razor
what?
was valid.
How old were you?
Huh?
How old were you
When?
in 20? What year you said?
2006.
How old were you?
I was 14.
I was around that age.
Around that age or that
Oh,
age?
yeah, middle school.
Because I was grown as shit getting robbed in Thailand. So
14,
it's all good.
13.
He was doing what?
Getting robbed in Thailand.
Oh yeah.
Getting robbed.
Yeah,
I
oh,
throght you said getting robbed, bro. I thought it
heard
was
some-
another pause, bro.
I heard something completely different.
I told this nigga to articulate it. He's
I-
just not
Slow
listening.
down.
Yo, Callie, I heard something completely
Y'all listening?
different.
Y'all listening too slow. All right.
Boy, you talking too fast.
All right. So
But yeah, 06, 06, New York
where you
City.
going back to? Okay.
It was different because you could leave out the house with $10 and you got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you,
Hey,
and you
man.
good.
Amy.
Shout out to the y'all don't got them, but Metro cards, you good all day.
Damn.
Oh, I had one. It
Yeah.
was yellow.
Yeah, but we had the green ones. You was asked out after 9 o'clock because it stopped working. You had to
Yeah,
get.
I had the all day pass. One.
Yeah, you had to see because you know what I'm saying.
I was visiting.
Yeah, we was in
Went to
school,
ride the
so
Metro.
yeah, I mean, you had to get back to where you had to get back to before 9 o'clock, or you was sick.
That's what.
You
Damn.
know what I mean?
I like my New York Times and stories. But anyways, okay. So are we on the topics now?
Can we get to the bullshit?
Yeah, we about to.